Today we're going to be working on convert unit rates. So let's go ahead and remember we're going to convert each rate. We're going to round to nearest hundredth if necessary. Number one, it says 345 feet per minute. And how would we write that? Well, let's do it over here. 345. Okay, and that would be feet over 1 minute. Now, if I follow through with that, I have to go ahead, realize they want me to put it in feet per hour. So I want to keep feet, but I want to lose minutes. That means I got to multiply with minutes on top over here. How many minutes are in 1 hour? Well, there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. And if I go ahead and I work this, I realize I have minutes over minutes. I can cross them out. And I have 345 feet times 60 over 1 times 1 hour. If I do that, that's going to give me 20,000. Use a calculator here just to make sure that I'm doing this right. That would be, let's see, 345 times 60 would be, yes, 20,700, and that would be feet over 1 hour. So in essence, that would our answer is 20,700 feet per hour. I'm going to let you do number 2, and let's go ahead and look at number 6 real quick. I'm just going to do all the odd ones today. If I do number 6, let's see here. You know what? I'm going to erase every one that I do so I don't have someone going to the end and trying to cheat and just write down all the answers. All right, my next one's going to be 17 centimeters divided by 17 centimeters per minute. So if I do that, that would be 17 centimeters over 1 minute. And we're going to convert this to meters per hour. So first of all, I got to change out centimeters for meters, and I also have to change out my minutes for my hours. Well, the minutes per hours is pretty easy. That would be 60 minutes, and I want to have my minutes up top because I have my minutes down here, and I want to be able to go ahead and cross them out. 60 minutes in 1 hour. That's what we're converting it to. And then I also have to get rid of my centimeters to meters. So I have to say how many meters are in a centimeter. Let's see here. Well, centimeters is up top here. So I'm going to want to go ahead and put centimeters down here. So how many centimeters are in 1 meter? Let's see, 1 meter, I believe, has 100 centimeters. And now we just multiply across. We're going to take our calculator. That's going to give us 17 times 60 times 1, which is going to be the same number, of course. And then we have to divide that by 100. And that's going to give us 10.2. And for those that didn't follow along, look, we're getting rid of this, our minutes. We're getting rid of our centimeters. And that leaves us with meters per hour. And I believe that we said it's 10.2. So that would be 10.2 meters per hour. All right, let's go to number 5 now. Okay, And we're going to erase that again to make sure everyone stays honest. This one says 39 feet per minute. So if I do that, that's 39 feet per minute. And if I do that, I have to realize I'm making it yards per second now. This isn't too bad because I know for every 3 feet, there's 1 yard. Okay, that'll help me get rid of the feet. And this is minutes and seconds. And I need to get rid of my minutes. So I'll say for every 1 minute, and again, I'm going to put that on top because this is on the bottom, equals 60 seconds. If I do this, I see I have, this is going to be 39. Let's see, we cross out our minutes. We cross out our feet. And that's going to leave us 39 yards. And that's 60 times 3. That's going to be 180 seconds. Now we have to take 39 and divide it by 180. 39 divided by 180 is going to equal 0.2166. But remember, it said round it to the nearest hundredth here. So I'll round up, that'll be 0.22. 0.22. So number 5 would be 0.22, 22 hundredths yards per second. All right, and now we're ready for number 7. All right, let's go ahead and erase this all here and go to number 7. This one says 110 miles an hour. Well, that's 110 miles per hour. And we're going to turn that to miles per day. Well, I could leave the miles there, but I need to turn my hours into days. So there are 24 hours in one day. If I do this, that's going to be, let's see, I can cross out my hours. That's going to be 110 times 24. Let's see, 110 times 24. That's going to equal 2,640. All right, 2,640. Okay, minutes. All right. I'm sorry, that's miles. In one day. All right. So that answer for number 7 is going to be 2,640 miles. All right, we're off to number 9, and I'm going to erase that again. Number 9. Well, number 9 says 90 miles in an hour. And this says miles per minute. Miles per minute. Well, we can keep miles, but we got to get rid of the hours. So how many minutes are in 1 hour? Well, let's see here. There are 60 minutes in an hour. And if I do this, that tells me I'm going to have 90 miles in 60 minutes. Everyone can see I'm just crossing out the h here and multiplying across. But 90 divided by 60, well, 90 divided by 60, I think it's going to be like 1.5. It is 1.5. So that all equals 1.5 miles per minute. So my answer to number 9 will be 1.5. All right, we're going to go on to number 11. Let's erase what we got here. Number 11 says 22 pounds in a day. All right, 22 pounds in one day. And we want to convert that to ounces an hour. Well, we're going to have to get both of these here. First of all, I know that there's 16 ounces in 1 pound. Since pound's up here, we're going to put 1 pound over here. And we're going to go ahead and, let's see, we're multiplying 1 pound. And how many ounces are in a pound? Well, there's 16 ounces in 1 pound. And then we have to multiply this time, which we want in hours now, day. Let's see, well, day was down here, so we're going to say there is, let's see, how do I want to do this? We have day down here, so we want to get rid of day and turn it into hours. I'm going to need to go ahead and multiply 1 day here, divided by 24 hours. And if I do that, I'm ready to go ahead and cross out my day. I'm ready to cross out my pounds. That's going to give me my ounces per hour, and that's what we want, ounces an hour. 22 times 16 is, let's see, 22 times 16 equals 352. So this is going to equal 352 ounces divided by 24 hours. What is 352 divided by 24? Well, 352 divided by 24, that gives me 14.6 repeated. 14.6 repeated, let's see, ounces an hour. Well, if I do that, let's see, we're going to round off to the nearest hundredth, it said. So I would have to go with the nearest hundredth. I'm going to go with 14.6 7, because I'm rounding up, right? Ounces an hour. All right. Now we're going to go and do one of the bottom ones, number 13. All right. Let's see. Number 13 says, what is Ragsack's speed in feet per second? Round to the nearest 10. All right. We're talking, here's Ragsack here. And his speed's given in miles per hour, and that is 31.8, wasn't it? Let me double check that. 31.8. Yes, 31.8. 31.8 miles per hour. So every 1 hour, he's going 31.8 miles. They want to know what it is in feet per second. So I got to change both again. And if I'm doing feet per second, first I'm going to take care of the feet, because I know that 1 mile is equal to 5,280 feet. We did that in class, I'm pretty sure. Now when I have that, I also have to get rid of not only my miles, okay, I have to get rid of my hours. And so I know that 1 hour is equal to, let's see, I'm putting it in seconds. Well, that's going to be 3,600 seconds. For those that didn't know how to get that, remember there is 60 minutes in 1 hour, and then there are 60 seconds in a minute. And if you multiply these together, that gives you 3,600. And let's go ahead and work it now. Well, the bottom is going to be pretty easy. That's going to be 3,600. And remember that is seconds. Should have probably put it over here. Now we have to figure out the top. That's going to be a little bit more challenging. Let's go over here, and we see we have 31.8 times 5280 equals, oh boy, that's a big one. Looks like 167904. 167904. And this is going to be, let's see, we got rid of our hours. We got rid of our miles. So that tells me this is in feet per second. Feet. Okay, now we have to divide this humongous number by 3,600. And that equals 46.6. Let's see, 46.6. 46.6, and we're rounded to the nearest tenth here. Feet per second. And I think you guys can do the rest of it. I'm going to leave those for you. Okay? Good luck.